Imagine living in a country where 96% of the population follows Buddhism. Here they come up with various prohibitions such as forbidding the use of the left hand, not touching monks, banning whistling, and countless other quirky restrictions that you must adhere to. Such a country may seem like it only exists in imaginary movies or dreams. However, in reality, you can experience such a way of life by visiting the land of the Golden Temples, Thailand. Oh, it seems that when we mention Thailand, we always think of a place that is comfortable, friendly, and always warmly welcomes visitors to their country. However, despite the Thai people being approachable and open, the entire country adheres to Buddhism, and there are many cultural laws and principles that you are obliged to follow when setting foot in their land. So, what are these prohibitions in Thailand? Let's explore them together in the next few minutes. Number 15. Women are absolutely not allowed to touch monks. If you as a woman have the opportunity to visit Thailand, you must always remember one thing: never touch the monks. Even a simple touch can lead to significant trouble. In Thailand, it is strictly prohibited for Buddhist monks to touch women. You will see monks all over the country, almost everywhere, but you will never see a monk sitting next to a woman on a bus or any other means of transportation throughout the country. Women in Thailand are required to use a cloth to pick up objects and are absolutely not allowed to touch monks directly. Men in Thailand can hand anything directly to a monk, but they are absolutely not allowed to touch the monk's shoulders. For women, if they want to offer something to a monk, they need to go through a man or use a cloth and other utensils to hand over the object. In addition, both men and women in Thailand should not step on the shadow of a monk. This is a taboo that everyone who wants to set foot in Thailand needs to know. Number 14. Be careful with your feet. Many of us have the habit of opening doors with our feet or occasionally wearing shoes inside the house. However, you must stop these actions when living in Thailand, as you could be expelled from the country for such simple acts. In Thai culture, feet are considered the lowest part of the body and extremely dirty if not kept clean. Therefore, one of the taboos in Thailand is pointing your feet towards others, using your feet to push doors, and especially not putting your feet on the table. You need to take off your shoes outside and not bring them inside houses or temples anywhere in Thailand. Additionally, you should not leave your shoes scattered in front of the door, disrupting the aesthetics. In Thai culture, leaving shoes outside also reflects the politeness and refinement of the guest. Show that you are a polite person, otherwise they may have special treatment for the uncivilized ones. Number 13. Do not touch others' heads. We just learned about the crucial rules regarding feet, and now I will continue to tell you about another prohibition concerning the head. The head is a highly important and sacred part for the Thai people. Therefore, touching someone's head is considered a significant offense. It is one of the taboos in Thailand that can make others feel disrespected and extremely uncomfortable. In particular, you should not touch the heads of children, as only their parents are allowed to do so in Thailand. If you accidentally touch a Thai person's head, apologize sincerely to receive forgiveness. Moreover, Thais do not like strangers touching them. They always avoid letting strangers touch them. Instead of shaking hands, you should greet Thais by placing your hands together in a Y gesture, accompanied by a sincere smile. When expressing gratitude, instead of hugging or shaking hands, you can perform a Y and include a respectful smile. If you need to apologize to someone, a more respectful gesture is to perform a Y with a bow. Number 12. Do not mention the king and the royal family. If you didn't know, Thailand is still a monarchy, and there is a royal family and a king. The King of Thailand plays a crucial role in the political and cultural system of the country. All Thai people love and respect the king, so any actions disrespecting or criticizing the monarchy are considered taboos in Thailand. If you engage in disrespectful behavior towards the king or the monarchy, you may be arrested and face penalties according to the government's regulations. You must show respect to the King of Thailand wherever you are. Do not discuss the royal family or the king in any circumstances. When watching a movie, there is usually a short segment about the king, and you should stand up when everyone else does to show respect. Additionally, you should not step on Thai currency, as it carries images of the king. Number 11, the land of amulets. I have been to Thailand, and guess what? Amulets are everywhere. In taxis, buses, and even corporate logos, amulets for good luck and safety are prevalent. Despite being meticulously careful about their corporate image, many Thai companies have amulets prominently displayed. There are 4 types of amulets in Thailand. The first type is destiny amulets made from unusual stones found in nature. The second type includes small statues of deities or Buddhas to protect individuals or families. The third type is tattoos and charms with Pali incantations, considered more potent than destiny amulets. Finally, there are roots of plants used for exorcism. As I mentioned earlier, refrain from making offensive remarks about Thai people, as you might be cursed with an amulet. While there is no scientific evidence that they truly bring misfortune, never underestimate the power of Thai amulets. Many tourists have become victims of these magical practices, experiencing mental issues, accidents, or sudden death. The local Thais assert that they can do anything with these amulets. However, harmful amulets are not widespread. In Thailand, amulets are mainly used for seeking good luck and health. If you are facing challenges in life that conventional methods cannot solve, try visiting Thailand and buying some amulets. Thailand even has a market dedicated to amulets. With nearly 70 million people, the country spends over 20 billion baht, around 640 million USD, annually on amulet-related activities. Therefore, it's not surprising that there is a specialized amulet market in Bangkok called Tha Prachan. The market operates throughout the week, from morning to evening, always crowded. If you visit this place, remember not to bargain when making a purchase. Number 10, transgender paradise. There is a paradox here. We know that Thailand is a predominantly Buddhist, Eastern-influenced country. However, strangely enough, this country is a paradise for individuals in the LGBT community. Just the gender reassignment surgeries alone bring in 2 million tourists to Thailand every year. With affordable costs, cutting-edge surgical technology, and the expertise of the doctors, Thailand is a haven for transgender cases. The reasons Thailand surpasses other countries in the field of transgender issues include relatively low medical costs, modern surgical techniques, and the open-mindedness of the community. Since the early 2000s, the Thai government has encouraged medical tourism as an opportunity for economic development. By 2017, the country was earning nearly 600 million USD annually from medical tourism, ranking 5th globally. While transgender surgeries are still unfamiliar in most countries, many believe that the positive attitude of the Thai people towards the third gender has allowed the industry to thrive. Individuals seeking gender reassignment come from various countries such as the UK, Norway, Bulgaria, Israel, Canada, and Australia, with different social backgrounds and origins. However, all of them believe that their home country does not offer optimal transgender choices like Thailand does. In Thailand, you will encounter transgender individuals everywhere, and it is almost impossible to distinguish who is transgender and who is not. This makes many young people hesitant to seek partners in Thailand, fearing that they might be transgender. Number 9. Never argue with Thais. If you have a talent for debate, you can test it in Thailand, but I bet you will lose. Thais are known for being friendly, but never embarrass them in public, especially by arguing with them. You must never speak loudly or create disturbances in public places, because in Thai communication culture, attention is always paid to respect. When visiting Thailand, you need to communicate gently, and your words should be kept at a moderate volume. Especially, you should not shout or argue with Thais. If you want a fiery verbal battle, you have made a wrong decision. Instead of arguing with you, Thais will uniquely curse you. You cannot imagine the terrible things that will happen to you in the future. In a country that believes in spirituality like Thailand, the most lethal weapon is curses and spells. Number 8. Prohibiting leaving money or valuables in the room when going out. You absolutely should not leave money or valuables in your hotel room when going out. This is the most foolish thing you can do in Thailand. If you stay in your hotel during your trip, you should bring money and valuables in your travel backpack and carry them with you or store them in a safe. In case your belongings are lost in the room, no hotel in Thailand will solve this problem for you. It sounds really absurd, but that's how Thais work. They are not very responsible for their customers and often ignore them to solve the problem themselves. Many people have been extremely surprised when their belongings disappeared mysteriously, but in the end, they only received a shake of the head from authorities and the hotel. I know Thais are quite amiable and honest, but unfortunately, there is also a part of them that is not truthful and often engages in theft. Therefore, you need to take care of your personal belongings carefully to prevent unexpected incidents. Number 7. Absolutely no whistling at night. When in Thailand, refrain from whistling at night wherever you go. This may not be a law imposed by the government, but it is a taboo in Thai culture. According to Thai beliefs, whistling at midnight brings misfortune to the family. The nighttime is considered an inauspicious time, and whistling during this period may disturb and summon the spirits of the departed. These spirits will come to the source of the whistling and seek out the one who called them. There are various perspectives suggesting that whistling at night is simply a method to calm children quietly to sleep without causing disturbance. Additionally, there is a belief that whistling at night can attract snakes. For instance, a short story tells of an evil person who controlled venomous snakes and used whistling at night as a means to direct them to bite and kill people. If he disliked someone, he would command the snakes to attack that person. In reality, snakes are capable of perceiving the sound of whistling as if it is a call for them. Therefore, those who train and handle snakes often use whistling as a signal to communicate with them. Although different regions in Thailand may have their own interpretations, the common advice is not to whistle at night. If you do, neighbors will promptly come to remind you of this cultural taboo. Number 6. Rules in temples. Among the numerous peculiar rules of the Thai people, this one might be the most uncomfortable for many. After long explorations under the hot Thai weather, people often want to take a break and sit under the shade of trees when they visit a temple. However, do not sit on the ground or squat down. If you do so, you will be reminded, or worse, expelled from the temple. Why is that? Why does even sitting become so complicated? In Thai culture, the feet are considered a highly important part of the human body. Therefore, sitting cross-legged or squatting in a Thai temple is forbidden. You are not allowed to sit cross-legged, squat, or fold your legs, as it might negatively affect your image. When kneeling, you should maintain the correct posture and absolutely avoid exposing your feet. It's best to observe the way locals sit or kneel and follow suit to avoid displaying your feet inappropriately. Number 5. Never refuse a gift. Even though it might be a bit tiresome, it is essential to maintain a cheerful attitude while exploring Thailand, especially when receiving gifts from Thai people. The locals are usually very hospitable and may invite you to family gatherings. Particularly, they enjoy giving gifts to each other. If you receive a gift from a local, never refuse it, even if you don't like the item. Sometimes the gifts can be quite unusual, such as a mouse, a box of live insects, or even a used pair of underwear. These gifts might genuinely terrify many tourists when given by Thai people. But the rule is not to refuse. Regardless of the situation, you must smile and accept the gift to show respect. If possible, reciprocate by giving a gift in return. Refusing or showing any discomfort with the gifts will immediately turn their hospitality into resentment. Number 4. Rules about hands. It seems like every action you take in Thailand comes with its own set of rules, and if you want to stay at ease here, you must strictly adhere to these regulations. Once again, you need to learn how to master your hands. First, you should not point your fingers at others. According to local beliefs, pointing fingers at someone implies an intention to attack. When dining at a restaurant, you should not use your fingers to point at the waiter when ordering. If you want to call someone over, you should wave with your palm facing down or clasp both hands together to signal the person. Besides pointing, You must pay close attention to your left arm. Use your right hand when handing anything to a Thai person instead of using your left hand. Thai people consider the left hand unclean, while the right hand is regarded as sacred and noble. Therefore, when in Thailand, you should use your right hand to hand things to others. This gesture shows respect, creates a positive impression, and makes them fond of you. Number 3, stand still during the national anthem. If you find yourself on a street in Thailand and suddenly everyone stops and looks in one direction, don't be alarmed, time has not frozen. They are witnessing the playing of the Thai national anthem. If this ceremony takes place in public areas, you need to stop and stand still. The ceremony usually occurs at 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. At these times, you should not move around carelessly to avoid disrupting the ceremony. Ideally, you should follow the lead of the local people. Furthermore, it is forbidden to speak derogatorily about the Thai national flag. Even if you are a citizen of another country, you certainly wouldn't want your national flag criticized, mocked, or joked about. It's the same in Thailand. Therefore, you should refrain from saying anything negative about the Thai national flag. Also, using the flag as clothing or for inappropriate purposes is strictly prohibited. Think before you act to avoid serious consequences. Number 2, stepping on money is strictly prohibited. If, unfortunately, you step on someone's fallen money while out in public, congratulations, you're about to be questioned by the police. This is because Thai baht banknotes feature an image of the king. Therefore, stepping on or mishandling currency is not only considered disrespectful but can also result in legal consequences in Thailand. Thai citizens were once very sensitive to this rule. Whether accidentally or intentionally stepping on or dropping money in dirty places could lead to charges of disrespecting the monarchy and legal repercussions. Thai police seem quite active in seeking and addressing such behavior, so it's advisable to exchange your foreign currency in a controlled environment to avoid unnecessary trouble. Number 1, eating prohibitions. When in Thailand, you will undoubtedly indulge in a variety of delicious and exotic dishes, but before you eat, there's much to learn. In Western culture, the most important person usually sits at the head of the table. In the land of golden temples, that position is at the center of the table. Therefore, if you're unsure where to sit, it's best to wait for others to sit first and have someone direct you to a seat. This helps you avoid awkward moments at the dining table. If you're sitting on the floor to eat, avoid letting anyone see the soles of your feet during the meal, as it is considered impolite. When sitting at a crowded table, you don't necessarily have to engage in conversation with everyone. You can quietly enjoy your meal just as if you were dining alone at a separate table. When dining with friends at a restaurant, it's customary to order multiple dishes to share. Each dish is served in a large common bowl, and everyone takes portions from that bowl onto their individual plates. Remember to always take food from the edge of the bowl rather than the center. Also, use a separate spoon to transfer food from shared dishes to your plate instead of using the one you are eating with. In a formal setting, older women or those with higher status are often the ones choosing the dishes. So, if you have preferences, you can discreetly communicate them to these individuals. Additionally, Thai people enjoy taking their time to savor their food. They often eat slowly, especially during dinner, as it is a time for family members and friends to gather and socialize. Therefore, refrain from rushing through your meal. When finished, place your spoon and fork on your plate to signal that you have stopped eating. In conclusion, we have explored 15 prohibitions and peculiarities in the land of the Golden Temples. Thank you sincerely for taking the time to watch our video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to continue joining us on future journeys. Wishing you health and happiness.